Hello everyone, this is Martin and I want to produce a short video. Lately, a lot of the currency pairs have been showing some tremendous strength. There have been some great trends and a lot of volatility in the markets, which is great. This is exactly what we're looking for. And there's some great trading opportunities. So primarily with this video, I want to concentrate on two main areas. One, the overall strength of the trend, which is, which way is the winning army moving, and when can we exactly anticipate entering a trade. So we're going to start off with the Euro USD pair here. You can see price has been in a major downtrend, okay, and that's quite amazing. I believe it can go down a lot further. However, the only thing that we're looking for are pullbacks either up to this resistance zone right here, the 1500 zone, or a little bit higher up to about here. Okay, we're looking for pullbacks and then looking for selling or bearish activity, bearish candlestick action, where we can look to sell to the downside. I believe overall price will continue going down lower, but again, we only want to sell on pullbacks. Okay, so next chart, let's take a look. British pound USD. Here it looks like price did break below the support zone, the 151 area, but it could be a false breakout to the downside. Price may be heading back up. The British pound is a little bit different than the other currencies, or the other. It's not similar to the euro at all. And it's a little bit stronger. So this one's a little bit tricky. If price may actually continue going up further, either to this area right here. I'll just draw in that horizontal. Okay, price could continue going up to here. Again, you can look for some bullish activity, bullish evidence. However, remember, that's a counter trend trade, so that's not what I advocate. If you want to be really safe, wait for price to go up higher to here, or even higher, and then look for bearish evidence to the downside. Okay, that's what I would recommend. So major downtrend, for price to kind of reverse, it would have to get above this horizontal area right here. Okay, for you to consider perhaps a counter trend trade. Let's take that off the chart and let's continue with the Australian USD. You can see price was trading sideways for quite some time, consolidating, and finally price has broken through the support zone. This is support, and you can see with my arrow, price is broken down steadily, and it looks like price is just bouncing up just a wee bit. It's in a bit of a pullback, and the only thing I would be looking for are selling opportunities. So you basically want to wait for price to come up to about here, and then look for bearish evidence to the downside. I believe price can go down a bit lower. However, there's some important Australian news, economic news, coming out in the middle of this week, and if the news is very good for the Australian dollar, that could temporarily propel the Australian dollar to go higher. Okay, so just be aware of that. Let's take that off the chart, and let's continue with the New Zealand USD dollar. Well, you can see for a long time price has gone traded basically sideways in a downward channel. However, the highs have been getting lower. Here's a lower high, then a previous high. Here's a lower high again. Price is finally broken down through support and through the lower channel trend line. So again, we're only looking at selling opportunities, and we're waiting for price to go up higher, and then looking for bearish candlesticks or other activity evidence to the downside. Okay, so we basically want to wait for price to go up and then back down. Okay, And let's take that off the chart and let's continue. We are with the US Swiss franc. This is kind of interesting. US dollar is very strong. One of the it's the strongest currency right now. The Swiss franc has been playing. The Swiss bank has been playing games with their with interest rates and things like that. And who knows exactly what's going to happen? But I believe that there's evidence that once price breaks up above here, I believe price can still go higher. I mean, price fell down by quite a bit, and that's quite amazing for the U.S. dollar. So I believe that price can still eventually come to about here at least, and then down again. However, what you should be doing, this is only it's a counter trend trade. Okay, so we're not trading with the trend here at all. I mean, you don't even have to trade this pair, but I believe the only opportunity to make money with this currency pair, let me just take that off, is to wait for pullbacks. Okay, wait for a pullback to the downside and then trade up, because I think eventually price could eventually come to this area, this resistance up here. So again, wait for retracements, and then look for bullish activity to the upside. Okay, let's take that off. Now we get to the famous USCAD. We're all in Canada here. We're hoping that the Canadian dollar doesn't implode. And you can see it's just going up to the moon. The U.S. dollar is so strong against the Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar in part weakness because of the oil situation. The economy is not that terrific, and the Canadian central bank has also lowered the interest rate by a 0.25%. So that's why the USCAD seems to be racing toward the moon. However, the only way to trade this is you've got to wait for a pullback. I have drawn in an uptrend line. You can see the trend line right here. Okay, basically short-term momentum trend line, and the only thing you want to do is you want to take bullish trades. You want to wait for price to pull back either to here or to this area right here, the 22 area. And that's the only thing I would consider before buying again. So again, wait for pullbacks and then look for bullish evidence to the upside. Okay, I would not chase the trade. I mean, I would not at this point in time try to chase the trade and add to the trend right here. I would wait for pullbacks. So again, wait for dips in the market before buying again. Okay, let's just take that away. And where are we? We are finally at the US-Japanese pair. I mentioned this in another video just recently, and I thought price had hit resistance, was possibly coming down. Again, it is really trading sideways right now. You can see what I mean by sideways. Okay, so we've got the upper part of the channel here, we've got the lower channel here. So where will price go? I mean, all you can do is look at the overall trend again. Let me just change the color for a second. The overall trend, we are in a major uptrend. Okay, it is a major uptrend. And what we really want to do is wait for price to pull back down. Okay, and that means we want to wait for pullbacks before buying the currency again. And by that I mean, if we can get price to pull back down to support and then place some buy or a buy order to the upside, I believe that's probably the best scenario. Right now price is going sideways. I don't know what's if price will continue going down further. You could place a you could place a pending right there, right above this resistance here. You could place a pending buy stop order. Okay, and see if that will trigger if the US gets stronger and pushes price up higher. But again, the overall trend is up. So again, just looking for pullbacks pullbacks and then bullish evidence to the upside. I mean, that's the best way I would play that. However, and I'm going to switch to one more chart for this currency pair. Okay, let's switch to the LEOD chart. You can see definitely price is going up, has gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down. Price looks like it could go down further from this point down to the bottom yellow line again. That it's just trading sideways. This is the daily chart. So again, until it breaks either to the downside, it breaks below the bottom yellow line or breaks above the upper yellow line and the trend line, which I've already drawn in, we really won't know which way market is heading. Sentiment is kind of in the center right here. You can see with the yellow line. And the MACD is still slightly below the zero level. So again, just consolidating, trading sideways, trying to figure out what's going on. There's a pretty good fight going on between the bulls and the bears, so I would kind of wait and see what happens. I know I did mention you could possibly place a sell trade based on this bearish candle, but you know, really what we want to look for are, and I believe I did mention in the video, we could look for pullbacks again, pullbacks, and then look for bullish evidence to the upside, which I think eventually that will happen. I believe the U.S. pair is just resting sideways right now. The U.S. dollar is resting. The army is getting ready to march forward, and possibly at some point very soon will march higher. Okay, so that gives you my trading analysis for the major currency pairs this week. Hopefully, I've shown you where the major trends are and where I would be looking for entering trades if you're going to enter at all. So hopefully this helps. Let me know, and take care. Happy trading. Take care. Bye-bye.